Melania calls for national security aide Myra Ricardell's firing. U.S. First Lady Melania Trump has issued a statement calling for Myra Ricardell, a top national security aide to President Donald Trump, to be fired. It is the position of the office of the First Lady that she no longer deserves the honor of serving in this White House, her spokeswoman said. The First Lady reportedly feuded with Ms. Ricardell during her tour of Africa in October, according to U.S. media. The White House and the National Security Council has yet to comment. The statement came as U.S. media reported that Mr. Trump was considering a shakeup in the White House West Wing, and may be considering removing White House Chief of Staff John Kelly or Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen. As Deputy National Security Advisor, Mrs. Ricardell serves under National Security Advisor John Bolton on the powerful National Security Council. According to U.S. media reports, Mrs. Trump and Mrs. Ricardell fell out during the First Lady's trip to Africa last month and quarreled over seating arrangements on her plane. During her trip there, Mrs. Trump told ABC in a rare interview that she gives the president my honest advice and honest opinions and then he does what he wants to do. An earthquake to come. Anthony Zerker, BBC News, Washington. The long knives are out at the White House. Behind-the-scenes machinations and off-the-record backstabbing are nothing new in this administration, of course. Practically since inauguration, various factions have been vying for political supremacy in the West Wing. What's different this time around is that the office of First Lady Melania Trump decided to attack a member of the White House staff on the record and in no uncertain terms. Presidential spouses do have a long history of involving themselves in White House staffing issues. Nancy Reagan, for instance, had an ongoing feud with Chief of Staff Donald Regan. Hillary Clinton frequently sparred with White House aides. It's the kind of thing that never spills quite so openly into view, however. With the midterm elections now in the rear-view mirror, the situation in the Trump White House appears to be coming to a head. The biggest face-off appears to be between two key power centers, Chief of Staff John Kelly and National Security Advisor John Bolton. Everything else, including the situation with Mrs. Trump, is cascading from that. It's a situation that seems difficult to sustain. These are the small tremors of a staffing earthquake to come.